In the first chapter of the biblical account of the Song of Solomon, the Shulamite woman speaking says to her lover, "Dark am I, but lovely. Don't stare at me, because I am darkened by the sun." To which her lover responds, "You are the most beautiful of women." She is telling him that despite her blackness, she's beautiful and worthy of his love and affection. That was then. This is now. Like the Shulamite woman, today's black women also speak, but they are not asking for their blackness to be excused. They're walking in the beautiful melanin of their lives with boldness, courage, power, and asking nobody's permission to take up space. Happy is the sister that knows her worth and refuses to let anyone reduce her to less than. Black girl, natural pearl, take up your space and define your world with the power of who you are, warriors cloaked in royalty. I am no longer accepting the things I cannot change. I am changing the things I cannot accept. Is solace anywhere more comforting than that in the arms of a sister? We have so much coming in as sisters. When is our interior life ever put at the forefront? We constantly want to give to other people. Too much of not caring for yourself is not a good thing. We're bad at this as achievers. Self-care is a priority, and we have to do it more. If the first woman that God ever made was strong enough to turn the world upside down all alone, these together ought to be able to turn it back and get it right side up again. What you know today can affect what you do tomorrow, but what you know today cannot affect what you did yesterday. You may not always have a comfortable life, and you will not always be able to solve all of the world's problems at once. But don't ever underestimate the importance that you can have, because history has shown us that courage can be contagious and hope can take on a life of its own. Whatever we believe about ourselves and our ability comes true for us. You are your best thing. But what God intended for you goes far beyond anything you can imagine. Mistakes are a fact of life, but it is the response to the error that counts. First, forget about inspiration. Habit is more dependable. Habit will sustain you whether you're inspired or not. Habit will help you finish and polish your stories. Inspiration won't. Habit is persistence and patience. Keep working hard, and you can get anything that you want. If God gave you the talent, you should go for it. But don't think it's going to be easy. Success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. But don't feel entitled to anything that you didn't sweat and struggle for. You can't be hesitant about who you are. Sometimes you've got to let everything go. Purge yourself. If you are unhappy with anything, whatever is bringing you down, get rid of it, because you'll find that when you're free, your true creativity, your true self comes out. Don't let anyone rob you of your imagination, your creativity, or your curiosity. It's your place in the world. It's your life. Go on and do all you can with it and make it the life you want to live. I'm convinced that we Black women possess a special, indestructible strength that allows us to not only get down, but to get up, to get through, and to get over. Struggle is a never-ending process. Freedom is never really won. You earn it and win it in every generation. There are still many causes worth sacrificing for, so much history yet to be made. Black Girl Magic is a rallying call of recognition. Embedded in the everyday is a magnificence that is so easy to miss because we're so mired in the struggle and what society says we are. Being a part of this re-emergence of a movement both pro-diversity and pro-woman is the best part of being a Black girl. It's more than I stand for this because I should. I stand for this because this is a part of who I am as a human being. I am so proud to be Black. I am nevertheless tired of the oppression. We need to develop and support a cohesive Black agenda. We need to do what leaders have suggested since slavery. We need to recognize that while we are not monolithic, there is power in embracing a common agenda. The magic is to surrender to God's dream for you. Quit fighting and pushing against and disallowing against, and stop trying to tell the Creator what you are supposed to do. Get still and know that His dream is for you. Just remember, the world is not a playground but a schoolroom. Life is not a holiday but an education. One eternal lesson for us all, to teach us how better we should love. We must not, in trying to think about how we can make a big difference, ignore the small daily difference we can make, which over time add up to big differences that we often cannot foresee. Having a strong sense of self is fundamental to you, no matter what you're doing. I don't care if you're a stay-at-home mom raising kids or if you're the CEO of a corporation. It's really important for your survival. Black girl, natural pearl, take up your space and define your world with the power of who you are. Warriors cloaked in royalty. This is Black Girl Nation by way of Compilation.